Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Alperiki and Today FM rocks here in Tavua.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilay Tiambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rock.
In the news tonight, fifth escapee surrenders to police. Health Minister meets his frontliners. And HIV awareness in the north, a disappointment.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Amrita Sagar.
All 5 escapees who escaped from the Suva courthouse cell block on Tuesday have been arrested and are back in police custody. The 5th escapee, Nico Talemaitonga, is back in police custody after surrendering himself to the Southern Division Task Force this morning. 25-year-old Talemaitonga was the lone escapee that was on the run since Tuesday after 4 others, Suliano Rokosuka, Jonadhani Ngalova, Emosi Balanrokonroka and Micah Tovangone were arrested earlier in the week and have been charged, produced in court and remanded in custody. Talemaitonga is in custody at the Tatonga Police Station and is expected to be produced at the Suva Magistrates Court tomorrow. Police Commissioner Brigadier General Sitiveni Gilaho has acknowledged the support shown towards the efforts by police to recapture all 5 escapees since their escape from lawful custody on Tuesday. Minister for Health and Medical Services Dr. Ifiremi Wangainambete made his first official round to health centres in the Central Eastern Division yesterday. He visited Mokani Health Centre in Tailevu, Dawasamu Health Centre and Nosoris Health Centre in an effort to further understand issues on ground. Kelly Vidal reports the Health Minister also met with staff at Mokani to discuss their concerns.
The country's health minister did not waste any more time getting straight to business, visiting some frontliners of his ministry.
Being able to meet with the staff and reassuring them. And number 2 is actually looking at some of the concerns that we can be able to look at, because certainly at the end of the day, we have to be thinking about the next step, which is policies. Is actually looking at budget provisions for the next financial budget.
Dr. Ifiremi Wangainambete says renovation plans are in the pipeline for Mokani Health Centre.
The only thing that we should be able to do is actually just go back to headquarters and ensure that the processes that we have in place to be able to do this is an efficient process. Because as you know, the staff and the patients are the ones that actually are utilizing the facility.
Nurse practitioner Motu Kotimakutu revealed to FBC News more residents are seeking medical attention daily compared to previous years.
We were happy at least we can voice some of our concerns direct to him instead of following the channel, which sometimes we don't know where it's end up. So it's a very good experience.
The Mokani Health Centre caters for more than 12,000 people from 20 villages and 13 settlements, including Viwa and Bau Islands. Kelly Vadala, FBC News.
Prime Minister Verenga Bainimarama claims opposition MP Rote Mumukepa is disappointed with the election results and is now lashing out at everyone. He also adds Rote Mumu lied to the people of Fiji, claiming he gave the directive to omit 3 confederacies from partaking in the traditional welcome ceremony of the royal couple last month to secure votes. Akosita Tale has more.
3 weeks after the 2018 general election result announced Fiji first the ruling party, Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama claims Rote Mumu had lied about his interference in the traditional ceremonial to gain votes.
She must have won a lot of votes on the basis of lies such as that. But she was desperate for votes because of a win in the polls by her party would mean the presidency for her, as promised by many in the Sodelpa camp.
Delivering her maiden speech in Parliament this week, Rote Mumu claims the omission of the 3 confederacies had come from high authorities within the government. However, this has been rubbished by Prime Minister, saying these are all lies.
When the plane departed with Prince Harry and Meghan, Rote Mumu came over to me and the Permanent Secretary of Foreign Affairs and thanked us for the way the visit was hosted, and she was very appreciative everything that had taken place.
The Prime Minister has reiterated he has nothing to hide and is calling on Roteimumu to stop the accusations, which he says will always be lies. Akosita Tale, FBC News.
There's a general lack of response from the public in the Northern Division when it comes to awareness on HIV/AIDS. The commemoration of the World AIDS Day in Lambasa yesterday saw only a handful of people turn up from the 200 expected. Eleanor Trangaivu reports.
Themed Know Your Status World AIDS Day celebration in Lambasa yesterday failed to attract numbers. The main feature of the day was to get tested.
We know people are still reluctant to come and take the blood test, but we hope in the future they'll adhere to our call for people to know the HIV status.
Divisional HIV and STI Project Officer Northern Asiberosi Torra says they've also noted that the rural population tend to respond more positively to HIV/AIDS related issues than those living in the urban areas.
Maybe they have other commitments, but for rural areas we expect them to be in a place where they are confined to. So it's easy for us to target the rural communities.
An unwillingness to take a HIV test will mean that people are diagnosed late. This makes treatment less effective and can cause early death.
One thing that I'm happy about that we here in Lambasa have been able to be given this opportunity for the whole public to come and receive free testing in regards to HIV. I think it's very important for everyone to know their status for the long run.
From Monday, the team will be carrying out public awareness sessions and offering free HIV testing for those in the rural areas, starting from Boa. Eleanor Turangaivu, FBC News.
126 women artisans from around Vanwalevu have been chosen to take part in the 2019 National Women's Expo. Of these 126 women, 16 have been identified to have their handicraft registered and licensed as Fijian crafted. Eleanor Trangaivu once again.
The quality of handicraft items produced by women from the Kaunrobe, Mboa and Madhwata continues to impress the Fiji Arts Council.
The quality and the way that they have brought up all the creativity that they have come together with, I think that it's really inspiring to say that women has really improved in what they have done.
The Fiji Arts Council was invited by the Ministry of Women to review and assess the work of about 200 women artisans from all over Vanwalevu. They chose 126 women based on the quality and creativity of their handicraft.
I so feel good and I was happy. And I just feel proud of myself that I choose again from the table in the handicraft show for me to go again.
Of the 176 women artisans registered and licensed by the Ministry of Women, 77 are from Vanwalevu. Some new artisans have been identified in the recent Northern Handicraft Show.
We have identified another 16 women in addition to that 77, and these 16 are new ones that are going to be awarded next year in the 2019 Expo.
The 2019 National Women's Expo will be held in Suva in May. Eleanor Turangaivu, FBC News.
Still to come, Stars of Hope program to benefit WOW's kids. And in our successful Fijian segment tonight, we meet Nosori's longest serving market master. Details coming up.
Bula, neva ngo malakai leloma, ngo ngai nakas ondo bagrong ng Bula FM, nambang 2 na sere.
Hoya ubasit sai Lambasa, ya ondo talita na barong ng Bula FM, nambang 2 na sere.
Gua da tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka, talita kina na barong ng Bula FM, nambang 2 na sere.
Wana tunga ng Bula FM, nambang 2 na sere maluan.
Na vengo fane na tao ngo singa toka, kita ondo talita ka ng Bula FM, nambang 2 na sere.
Bula FM, nambang 2 na sere.
The Shangri-La's Fijian Resort and Spa has launched its Stars of Hope program, a charity event with an aim to raise funds for WOW's kids. Launching their charity program last night, the Fijian resort hopes to raise enough funds to assist children diagnosed with cancer. Felipe Naikaso has more.
Lighting their Christmas tree last night, indicating the beginning of the Stars of Hope program, which will basically run this month to raise funds for WOW's kids.
So this is something that we like to see us all come into this festive season, donate generously to the kids who live with cancer. If in any way that we can help, we would like to.
This is the second year the Fijian resort is running the program, which is special to many.
Partnering with us, you're helping us decrease some of these iniquities. By partnering with us, you're ensuring that our families, our champs and their families do not have to worry about transportation. They do not, the shortage of chemo drugs and other treatment-related drugs will never be an issue for them.
So that's why we're here today, and part of what inspires us here at our resort to see where we can help. And we're just so glad that we're able to do this, and hopefully with your help and other guests who are coming in later this month.
The resort managed to raise more than $7,000 from the Stars of Hope program last year. Felipe Naikaso, FBC News.
National Federation Party leader Professor Biman Prasad's walkout of Parliament on Tuesday was not planned by either himself or Lenorang Gerengere-Tambua. Gerengere-Tambua says Prasad had a valid point. However, fellow NFP member and opposition MP Pio Tiko Duandua did not want to comment on the issue. Anna Ravula reports.
After Professor Biman Prasad's unplanned walkout on Monday from Parliament, opposition MP Lenorang Gerengere-Tambua says what happened that day was entirely Prasad's decision.
Absolutely not a planned walkout. No. I stayed. He moved a point of order which was valid, and I think people should make judgment if you're not in there being faced with the kind of behavior that we see in Parliament.
Gerengere-Tambua, who is new to the arena, describes the behavior in Parliament as shocking.
I'm totally new to this. I'm actually shocked at the kind of behavior that's happening in there right now. So, who knows? I mean, I know people voted for me to be in there to make a change, but the behavior is pretty shocking.
Prasad still disappointed.
My letter to the Speaker, I was disappointed by the fact that I was not allowed to finish my point of order, and I didn't feel very good. I walked out for a while.
Prasad walked out of Parliament after raising his point of order regarding the adoption of the standing orders, which was presented on Monday. Speaker of the House, Dr. Chico Luveni, says point of order is not a presentation of prepared paper. Therefore, what was raised did not qualify under the point of order process. Anna Ravulo, FBC News.
Opposition MP Nico Nawaikula claims the results of the 2018 general election clearly depicts voting is still based on racial lines. In Parliament this week, Nawaikula alleged the results show trends of past elections and the idea of equal citizenry is far-fetched. Rachel Nart reports.
The opposition MP has started his second term of Parliament by making strong race-based claims.
The Indo-Fijians, for their security, voted for Fiji First, abandoning NFP and Labour. All native Fijians, with the exception of those 147 or so, that voted for Fiji First, voted for the SODELPA because they value their culture, their tradition, their group rights, that is currently under attack by the Fiji First government.
Government MPs have hit back against Nawaikula's claims.
It is indeed time for Mr. Nawaikula to change and try and think something constructive to assist in the national building, to assist in the rural development, to assist in promoting Fiji. So
that shows the difference of philosophies between the two parties. We have our Prime Minister and our party which advocates and propagates we are all Fijians, we are all equal, we don't distinguish between Ethiopians and Indo-Fijians. And then we have SODELPA who's trying to, and as Nico Nawaikula has pointed out, they're trying to still distinguish us and divide us on the racial lines and ethnic lines.
Nawaikula also claims over the past 4 years the public did not embrace the Fiji First policies, which he believes indicates why the party won the 2018 general election by a small margin. Rachel Narth, FBC News.
The struggles of being raised up in a cane farming area with parents doing all their best to put food on the table and send their children to school is what has inspired Nosori's market master to where he's at today. Our successful Fijian Tonight features Jitendra Singh, a very familiar face in Nosori town, who manages the biggest market in the Pacific as well as the new Nosori bus stand. Savara Tambua has more.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Jiten, or G as he's commonly known by, market vendors in Nosori, grew up in a small cane farming community in Wailangimba in the late 70s. Life was simple, but a struggle, as his parents had to fend for 6 children while looking after their cane farm.
After school, we come back. We had a small piece of farmland. We used to have some little bit of goat farming and also do our vegetable farming to support our family. As that time, our income by our father was not that good to not fully support the family. So all of our 6 brothers and sisters, we went through these difficult times when we were young.
Being the youngest of 6, was known as the listener of the family. Simply put, he did all the tasks assigned to him to do. However, his best memory as a child would be going to the market to help his siblings sell their produce to help their parents with small finances.
I'm the youngest in the family, as my brothers were growing up, so they were there supporting my family. They were going to school during the weekdays and after hours, or during the weekends, whatever we could get out from our farm, like we used to use peanut, pineapple and corn. So they used to go and sell during the weekends at the markets, or when there are tournaments in Ba at Govind Park, we used to go and sell boiled corn, sila.
All the struggles he and his family endured has helped him support and assist those that he works with today.
When I joined Nosori Town Council, when I see the struggle of these vendors, so those reminds me how hard is those days. So they have been there helping all these vendors. So initially when we were at the old market, we had around 600 vendors. Now we have over 1,300 vendors, and whatever they come to me for support, I support them and see that they earn good money, so to support their families and assist their children in getting the good education.
He says his role model and mentor has and always be his late father, who saw past their struggles to ensure his children are successful in life.
His message was that your hard work and you don't give up. You never lose hope in your life. So that is the major success, the lesson he has taught us, and respect each other. So that will keep you going up. If you lose hope, you will never progress in your life.
The former DAV College student of Mba is married with 2 children and is currently the main man managing the Nosori market and the Busy Bay after completing studies at the University of the South Pacific. Sabaira Tambua, FBC News.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Up ahead in sports, Fiji finishes 5th in Dubai. And Ba bags 20th CVC title. Details after the break.
Lola, I am Eleanor. For the best classic hits, I only listen to Gold FM here in Singapore. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Seni Rawa. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosori. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Dino. I'm from Outrigger, Coral Coast, Singapore. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Salote. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosori. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, my name is Marida. Gold FM plays the best classics here in Outrigger, Singapore.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Fiji Airways men's 7th team settled for 5th place after defeating South Africa 24 points to 19 in the Dubai Sevens player final this morning. This means the Gareth Baber coach side needs to do a lot of soul searching if they are to win the Cape Town Sevens title next weekend. The Ba football side has won the 2018 Pile Garment Champion versus Champion Series. beating Lautoka 2-1 in the second match at Churchill Park. Samuel Ndrundu scored first for Lautoka, while Daryl Kakasi and Malakai Tiwa managed to get the goals for the men in black.
But here, in front of us, 8 minutes into the play. Samuel Adundru comes away to the attack. Samuel Adundru places away. Samuel Adundru has put Lautoka up by a goal. Abu Zaid. Abu with the fancy foot there finds Malakai Rakula. Rakula comes away with the low cross. Misses that time by and it's Daryl Kakasi again for Dimba side. Rakula decides to come away with a long kick. That time headed away by Sanan Lawakan in the cow, and it's Malakai Tiwa that has put Ba up by 2-1.
First of all, I would like to thank my boys for their gallant performance. In the first game, we planned according to what we want to do, but boys really listened to me. That's why the first game really paid us to us, and the second game, it came. I said no changes, the same team gonna be there, and I told him same thing. You have to do what we have planned. So at least in second game, they did same thing. So the result speaks itself.
The New Zealand Sevens team has been crowned the champions of Dubai Sevens tournament after beating USA 21-5 in the final. There is a trough of low pressure with associated cloud and showers lying slow-moving over the northern parts of Fiji. We take a look at today's weather. In the west, sunny breaks and fine conditions prevailed. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, there was a mixture of sun, cloud and occasional scattered showers. And all the way up north, much the same, sunshine and cloud with a few light showers. At sea, easterly winds 10 to 15 knots. The next high tide is at 4:05 a.m. and at 9:40 a.m. Sunrise will be at 6:21. Taking a look at tomorrow, continuing warm with cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Elsewhere, it will be mainly fine. And as we look ahead to Tuesday, you can expect occasional showers, heavy at times and few thunderstorms. Recapping the main stories, a fifth escapee surrenders to police. Health Minister meets his frontliners. And HIV awareness in the north, a disappointment. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. On to our poll question. This week, we're asking, was the 2018 election campaign riddled with race and religious attacks? Visit our FBC website to answer. Well, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email, fbcnews@fbc.com.fj, or share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or simply hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Until next time, good night.
I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm in Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Kritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.